a little bit about how you generate leads with Facebook ads. So I've been using this strategy for the last 2 months or so, and I've gotten some really good leads and some really good traction, and been able to fill up my pipeline from it. So I'm hoping I'm hoping this strategy will help you guys out. There's a bunch of different ways you can run Facebook ads, but I know some people that have been running ads for a while and they've not gotten one lead. I'm talking spending tens and thousands of dollars and haven't gotten one lead. So I'll show you a way to capture the client's information so that if anything, you can follow up with them and you can build your database from these people. All right. So a little bit about me. I'm from New Orleans. I went to college at Clark Atlanta University. My experience, I got my undergrad and MBA from Clark Atlanta University, and then went straight to working for the railroad. So I worked for the railroad in sales for 12 years. And last year was a part-time, a dual career agent. Last year I did seven transactions, and so far this year, I left my full-time job in February and have done 14 transactions already. So 16 months in real estate and counting. So today what we'll talk about is most of this stuff is accessed from your Facebook business page. So you got to have a Facebook business page to run ads. We'll talk about your desired ad outcome. There's a couple different choices that you'll see. We'll talk about detailed targeting. That's really how you get to that client you're looking for. And ad placement, where do you want your ad to show up? We'll talk about the lead form. That's how you capture the information. And then lead capture, where that information goes after you've gotten that lead from the client. So results. So I'm averaging 2 to 3 leads per day from my Facebook ads, and I'm not spending much. I started out spending $100 a month. Now with help from lenders, I'm spending upwards of $300 a month, and I'll continue to increase. I've actually had to shut it off because I was getting so many leads. So just from April, I have 1 escrow. Those of you not from California, when we go into contract, we go into escrow. 2 buyers and 1 seller. So let's get right into the demo. Also, if you guys start running these ads, you'll want to download the Facebook Ad Managers app, and this is what the app looks like. This is my actual screen. So this is one that I'm running right here. It's a listing I have. From that listing, I've gotten 10 leads. I'm paying an average of $4.42 per lead for this one. This is another one I did. I got 27 leads from this one, and I paid $8.86 per lead. So not too bad, especially for people that are spending $50, $60, $70 per lead if you're using something like a Zillow. So this is how you get to the ad. So you're going to go to your Facebook page, and then you're going to go to Manage Ads. And then once you go into Manage Ads, you'll see your account. So here I've spent $430. So once you click in, then you go, these are all the ads that I've been running. I usually always run something. I'm usually always running something at any given time, because this is my main, the main way I market. So I'll go to create. And then this screen, you have to figure out what the outcome you want is from your client. So if you just want brand awareness, if you're just trying to let people know you're here, if you want reach, if you just want to get your message, your post out to the most people, you'll go here. If you want traffic, so if you have a website, if you want people to just come to your traffic, come to your website, you can click on traffic, engagement, video views if you have a video, but lead gen. So these are the main 2 that I use, lead gen and messages. Messages, it just feels like a lot of work to me. I've done it in the past, but you always have to be near your phone. With the lead gen, I'm actually getting the forms, I'm getting their information, so I can I can use that information either now to call them or to run future campaigns to them, or just drop them into my CRM. So I will do lead gen for this one. I'll give this one a name. All right. Something else cool you can do, it's a little more advanced. You can do what's called split testing. So maybe you can split test a video. You can run a video ad. You can run the same ad and only change the creative. So you can put pictures in instead of the video. You can run them side by side, and you can see which one is doing better, and then cut off the one that's not doing as well. All right. So again, we're going to go with lead generation. And this is what it looks like. So I'm going to give my ad set a name. We'll call this buyers. All right. You want to make sure your Facebook page is connected. Here's my Facebook business page right here. Then you want, this is another cool feature. So if you have a huge database, you can create a custom audience. So you can also run ads to your database. So you come here, custom audience, create new. You can drop a spreadsheet in there, and then what Facebook will do is when you run your ad, Facebook will target those people. All right, but we're not going to do that. So I'm going to run mine by location. So I'm going to run mine here. So when you go to location, you have a couple options. One, you can run it to everybody in this location, people who live there, people who recently visited the location, and people traveling in the location. That's people just passing through, right? So I'm going to run it to everyone in this location. And the location I'm going to run is Chino, California. And keep in mind, when I input anything in here, what happens over here. So this is my total audience size. And you want this audience size to be be a nice size. I try to target a million to 2 million. That way I'm going to get more hits. So it's saying right here I can get 3 to 6 leads per day from just this audience size, right? All right, so I'm gonna narrow this a little bit. So I'm gonna go maybe 15 miles. All right, so when I went 15 miles, this dropped from 4.7 million down to 2.1 million, and my leads dropped from 3 to 2, but I'm fine with that, right? Mute you. So next, I have to pick my age. So I'm going for first-time buyers with this one. So I'm going to target probably like 26 to 45 is my magic number. All right, and then you also have to, for me, you have to know your client. So for me, I typically market the responses I get, even when I run these ads, is typically women. So why even beat around the bush? So I typically just click women. So I just market to women. And then I'm gonna put language, English. And if you speak Spanish, you can put Spanish in. Now this is the part, and what I'll do is I'll send out a list. I'll send out a list either today or tomorrow, because this part right here, detailed targeting, this is where you make your money at. This is where you're going to get to that client you're looking for. So you have to really put yourself in that buyer's shoes and think about what that buyer looks like, right? So I'm looking for a first-time home buyer. I'm looking under 400,000. So everything I type in now will be to target that person. So you can put anything you can imagine, you can start typing in. So I'm gonna go for a first-time buyer. I'll start there. First-time buyer. Then I'm going to think about what do they look at, right? So these guys are looking at which TV shows they look at. So I'm gonna look at Fixer Upper, TV series. I'm gonna add HGTV. I'm going to put house hunting in. home. They're looking at a mortgage, so we're going to put in mortgage calculator. We can even put in mortgage along with mortgage calculator. What else? I'm thinking about their shopping patterns, so I'm going to put in Nordstrom. Nordstrom Rack. Hey, if you're just logging on and it doesn't mute you, if you would mute your phone, please. I'm looking for people interested in real estate. Zillow. And make sure you put interest, not employers or employee interest. Zillow, Redfin, Trulia. Think about where everyone is shopping for homes at. Trulia, what else do we have? Did I do Realtor? Realtor.com. I'm almost through this. My person will probably be renting, so I'll throw that in there. Who doesn't like to look at nice homes? So I'll throw in luxury real estate. Luxury real estate. I'm targeting women, so let me throw in Sephora. Single family home. What else do we need? I think that's good. All right, so we'll go with that and look what so we started at 4 million. Now we're down to 310,000. So we're really focused right now. Next, what I want to do, I don't want to waste money. So next I want to exclude people. So I'm going to exclude anyone that's a realtor. Let's see, real estate broker. Let's say real estate agent. Agent broker, I want to exclude them. I want to exclude anybody, sorry guys, but I want to exclude anybody that works at KW. Employer, anybody that works at Remax. All right, that's good. Those are the big ones. You can also add in connection type. So if you have a huge following, you can add in people who've liked your page, friends of the people who like your page. So I'll add that. YouTube. Next, you want to look at placement. So I never do automatic placement. I really want to be, I want to be in the feed. Think about when you look at, if you're on Instagram, think about what you look at and what you swipe through. So I just want to be in the feed. So I don't want to do instant articles. I'll get rid of that. I don't want to be in the marketplace. I don't want to be in the stories. I just want to be in the feed. So we'll get rid of all that, right? And then next we'll talk about budget. So you can set an average cost per lead. Once it starts getting over $10 a lead, I may just kill it because something's wrong with my targeting. So you'll see that. I don't put it in now, but you'll see it after you ran the ad probably for 2 or 3 days. When enough people have seen it, you'll know how good the ad's doing. So I never do daily budget. I always do lifetime budget. So let's do a lifetime budget of, let's do $200. And then I'll run it from today at Let's run it from today at 1 till, I'll run it till the 26th at noon. So I'll spend $200. It's going to divide $200 by the amount of days that is, and then that's what it'll run all at, you know, that's what it'll run all day. And then here you can schedule your ad if you want to. I run it all day, you know, before I try running it at certain times, because I figure that, oh, this person's at work, they're not going to be looking at ads or on their phone or on social media. Wrong. They're on all day. So I run my ads all the time. All right. So that is that piece. My audience size 310. I'm going to reach 278 to 1.2 to 1,000 people a day. I'd like it to be bigger, but for this ad in this area, I think I'm fine with that. So I'm going to go. All right. So this is a good part. So here, identity, if you want to run it on Instagram too, you need to go ahead and add your Instagram account. So boom, my Instagram account's added in. I'm going to run this one as, I'm going to upload a video. So you click here if you want to do a video. If you want to do just carousel or pictures, you go here. So I'm going to do video. Let's see, video. Upload my video. Let me go with this one. Choose. Give that a little time to upload. And that's another thing. So when you guys are doing your listing, so this is a video from one of my listings. I just go all out the first time. When I do it right. So I'll get professional pictures, professional video every time I have a listing, because I'm going to repurpose those pictures. I'm going to repurpose that video. So in the presentation I did, all those homes that you saw were homes that I sold. All the videos for the ads that I run, they're videos that from homes that I've sold as well, or I'm in the process of selling. So always spend the extra money and just do it right, because you can repurpose all of that. All right, so here's my video. So 2 placements are using this video. So like I said, it's going to be in the feed. So my video is good. If you want, you can test it to see what it looks like in each one, you know. But next is the text. So this is what my video is going to look like. Here's the text right here. So for the text, you want to do something like eye-catching. So you got to poke at people. So I'm going to go stop renting or tired of renting. There we go. Tired of renting. What did I say? Tired of renting. Buy. Tired of renting. Don't let saving for a large down payment keep you from home ownership. Boom. All right, so they're gonna see that. Tired of renting. Don't let saving for a large down payment keep you from home ownership. And then this one, they'll also see this one. Home. Buy a home in Chino with as little as 0 down. All right, so that's what they're gonna see. And then for the call to action, so this is really my call to action, and I want them to not sign up. I think that kind of scares people away. I always do learn more. So learn more about this. And here's the video. Can you guys hear the video?
No.
No? but this is what it will look like on their screen. All right. Next thing that I'll go through is just working down the list. The next thing is Facebook Pixel. So what the Pixel does, you'll have to go and Google it, and you'll have to create a pixel. But what I do is I put this pixel on my website. So what happens is when people go to my website, it like takes a digital footprint of them. So moving forward, every time I mark it, they get my information. So I'm pretty sure you guys have shopped for something on a website, then went back to your Facebook or Instagram, and then those companies are marketing to you. They're basically using the pixel, and they're doing what's called retargeting. And us, as you know, as business folks, we can do the same thing. So I would just put this on your website. I don't really monitor it much, but I'm using it. And the last piece of the ad is what's called the lead form, right? So after they click on your ad, learn more, then what are they going to see? So let's see what this one says. So my ad form. So what's going to happen is once they click on my link, they're going to go to this. So it's going to say the state of California provides down payment assistance. Then I'm going to tell them exactly what they need. So I'm weeding out anybody that would be a bad lead. So I'm telling them they must not have owned a home, was a first-time home buyers program. They must have a 640 credit score. They must make below 128,000. And then if they agree with all that, I'm going to ask them for their email, full name, and phone number. So now I have all of their information. So after that, just hit confirm. And that's it. Now we're live. So it'll take a little while to publish, but it'll start pushing out right after that. So I'll open it up for questions, but key takeaways. So start with the end in mind. So think about what outcome you want from your ad. Do you just want messages? Do you just want engagement? Do you want leads? I want leads, so I always pick lead form. So select lead form, know your target audience. So that piece I went down when I was naming Zillow and all these other different things, that was the person that I thought would be the perfect buyer for that home. So you can build that person out. Have a defined CTA. So CTA stands for call to action. Tell the client what to do next. And then know your lead funnel. So for me, once these leads come in, I have a drip campaign prepared to receive the lead and also communicate with the lead. So you have to have that in place, because you'll start getting all these leads, but then what good are they if you don't do anything with them? So you need to build out a funnel or a path to get those guys from lead to closing table.